The Chinese made a very calculated deal. You Americans or Japanese or German or Dutch, it doesn't matter. You can come to China. You can hire our disciplined labor force for a small fraction of what you pay at home, and we will give you access to the Chinese market, which is now the largest and fastest growing market in the world. Well, I've taught in business schools. That's what we teach entrepreneurs. Go where the wages are low and the market is growing. Of course. And they went to China because that's where it's happening. To turn around and then when the Chinese say, okay, we're going to give you the labor force and we're going to give you a market access, you have to share your technology. That was a deal many American corporations were happy to agree to. Happy. They could continue to develop the technology. They wouldn't have to slow down. They'd have to give what's already known anyway to the Chinese in exchange for staggering improvements in product and profitability, which is why so many of them went. But notice the logic. This story, if you were to tell it to the American people, they kind of know it. They really do. But it's not a story that can be told. It's like our sex lives. We all kind of know what that's about, but we have an agreement not to discuss this. So we talk instead about the Chinese stealing technology. Fantastic. Plays right in to the notion of evil and bad and communist and all the rest of it. And so you don't have to really think about what you're doing or why you're doing it. And of course, you can't stop it. That's the problem. You can't stop the process because you cannot allow yourself to think about it in a reasonable way.